What's up, guys? Today's been a pretty fruitful day on this game. I actually finished the Heroine light armor set. Now, I got some pretty good rolls on it. I actually I reset the store like a good 10 times or so to get this one. The strength plus 54 and the agility plus 13 is like the best you can get. I don't really think you can get too many good awakening skills on red armor, and I wasn't going to keep resetting. Like, the stats are actually really good. The problem is that, like a lot of people have said, the pretty much all the rare armor or the unique armor for each character, anything that involves like a proc chance or an activation chance, it's not working properly. It seems like it just almost never works at all. So if you're farming for this set, my advice to you is to just get it now if you are already like deep into the process, but don't bother wearing it. What you should do is just max it out. Like, I got this one to plus 20. This one has a 37% chance of producing incoming damage by half. So that's going to make her way more of a tank, and it's got pretty good stuff on it too. Strength plus 36, agility plus 23, and then luck plus 6, so a little bit of extra crit rate. Now, this one doesn't have anything on it, but it has decent stats, and it took me forever to get one of these, so worst case scenario, I can always grind for another one in time mode. I should be able to handle advanced mode pretty soon now. So with this one, my choices are pretty much I could use this one and reduce fire damage taken by 40%, or I can just use this one for the raw stats. I might actually use some reforged stones on this one. Like I said, it's going to be quite a process to max these out, so hopefully by the time that I do that, they will actually fix the proc chance. What it's supposed to do is when you get hit by something that you could normally block, which is most attacks in the game, she is supposed to do a counterattack. And it supposedly does as much damage as the regular counterattack does, maybe a little less. So basically you could just stand in front of attacks, and there's supposed to be a 40% chance of you just counterattacking them. Now, she does kind of a Bayonetta Saifeng 1-inch punch, so it doesn't have that much range, but I could see it being really good. But unfortunately it doesn't work at all right now. I could put it on, and I did a pretty bad run. Like, I died almost twice because I just wasn't playing well, and it didn't proc a single time, so it seems like it's a bug. I have told the developers about it, and they said that they're going to look into it maybe during the next routine maintenance. So none of these are that great. None of the awakening skills are anything to write home about. So I'm probably just going to use this one for now, and then maybe I'll max out one of these other ones. I've kind of spent a pretty penny on this game lately, so I kind of don't want to do the whole reforged stone thing at this time, especially since it's borderline useless to equip them. I can go ahead and I can show you the stat difference, so pay attention to my stats on the left hand side. I have all these maxed out, so my defense is pretty good. So it's actually not that bad. My attack is through the roof, but my defense dropped a little bit. I'll go ahead and I'll run with this so you guys can see just how bad it is. It actually would be nice to have a little bit of a visual reference for the developers. So this is going to be a pseudo speedrun. Ideally I would use the Chio's Divine set because it just gives permanent super armor. We're going to roll with this right now for the purpose of showing it. So this might be my last Knights of Valor video for a while. They said that they're kind of on cooldown, so to speak, with the events and stuff. There's nothing really too crazy going on. I don't know if they want me to tell what events are coming, but basically nothing too exciting, so I'm probably going to focus on other stuff like Skyforce Reloaded. Maybe I'll go back to Marvel. I bought the Season Pass for Xenoverse 2 for $6 a couple days ago, so I might focus on those instead. It's up to you guys. Let me know what you guys would like to see. Now the Dragon Ball FighterZ beta is supposed to be in about a week by the time you guys see this, and I was kind of interested in it, but I'm really on the fence about the netcode. ArcSys netcode is like just all over the place, very inconsistent, so I'm kind of waiting to see. I definitely will be playing the beta so that I can see how good the netcode is. I will be getting paid from Curse on the 10th, and that will pretty much pay for the game in its entirety, so I'll use the beta to gauge if I want to get it or not. Obviously, I'm not getting hit much right now, but like I said, I went through a run on stream just now that it didn't proc a single time, and I got hit quite a bit. Something is obviously wrong. Quick kill. What's nice about that room is even if it doesn't drop a rare piece or a rare equipment box, you will always get a secret teachings, and you can use that in the room after this to clear out a good portion of the crowd. There's 2 groups of spawns in the next room, and the secret teachings will pretty much all just group them up so you can take them out safely. So if you stockpile them, you can pretty much clear this room flawlessly, but if you only have one, then at least it takes out one of the groups. So usually go up here. And just use whatever stationary move you have, and it'll take everybody out. So Zhang Yu actually drops Chiyo's divine sets pretty often. Or not pretty often, but relatively often. So if you're hunting and you get those, definitely don't sell them, keep them. The hyper armor is really good, and if you have a character like this, Zhao Yun also has a proc chance based unique set as well. I recommend just using Chiyo's set if you can get it, because it's way more useful right now. And like I said, you can kind of do what I'm doing right now and just focus on building it up in the meantime until they fix it. I talked to them and they said that they're gonna hopefully maybe fix it by the next maintenance. Or maybe the next few maintenances, so I guess it depends on how hard it is for them to squash the bug. Good fight. I usually like to end with an esoteric just for the extra objective at the end, get a little bit of extra materials and some money. Shouldn't come as a surprise, but most of the stuff that drops is going to be junk. So the most materials and stuff you can get per run, the better. Now you can see how many times I got hit there, and quite a few of those attacks were blockable, and it didn't proc a single time. So. As far as I know, if you have one of the sets like Diao Chan's, which just gives you a raw damage bonus on your supers, then it's fine. But if it's anything that has a proc chance, it's basically not working right now. I know it doesn't work with Zuo Qi properly right now either. Grow870 has confirmed that on his character. Oh wow, that was almost 5 minutes. So yeah, there's a little speed run. There's some video proof that the any of the proc-based armor sets are not working right now. So this is probably going to be the last video for a while. I think I'm going to try to focus on some other stuff. I will still be playing this game because we still have another 5 days of the Infinite Lives event. Even though it's not showing in here, it's still active. So I'm probably just going to be logging on, doing time mode, and then expedition mode, which takes like all of 20-30 minutes, and then I'll be focusing on other stuff. So if there's something recent that you'd like me to play, go ahead and let me know, and I'll try to get around to it when I can. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps the developers as well. Peace.